Good morning, everybody. It's a big day in the Lowe household today. My second son is getting married in about 3 hours' time, and I've just been and rescued a deer which got caught in a piece of fencing. So it's been a busy time, as it has indeed up in Makerfield. So I thought I would just say a few words to everybody. We appear to be coming under massive pressure from everybody, particularly within Reform, to stand down and give them a free run at Makerfield. Establishment polls from the Times have come out, a relatively small poll. It's getting a bit old, it probably ages about a week ago. It doesn't tally with our polling, which shows us having the most incredible support. And I've been up there, I've met a lot of the people, I've been absolutely blown away by how excited they are that actually there is now an option for them to vote for and to campaign for, which they see has some sort of chance of delivering what I think most of us now want and need to see if Britain is to be restored. The key question, I think, is if you look at what people are saying, this vote splitting, this, oh, you're going to let Andy Burnham in, I think you have to look at what the Labour Party is, at what Keir Starmer is, at what Andy Burnham is, and what an entire front bench are. What they are is a deeply malign Labour Party who has presided over a Fabian agenda, the emblem of which is a wolf in sheep's clothing, which has been designed to undermine the Britain that certainly I know and love, and it has created this welfare situation which is just unsustainable. So I don't see there's any difference whether Burnham gets in, whether he doesn't get in, whether Starmer remains, whether he doesn't remain, whether Wes Streeting gets in. They're all the same. They all disrespect the British people's vote in 2016. They're all rejoiners and remainers because Europe is a petty-minded, socialist, centrally planned, protectionist bloc, and they all want to be part of that. So we broke free from that in 2016. The British people made the right decision. We haven't had it because the establishment didn't want it. Now, if you look at Reform and you look at Farage and you look at what they're proposing, let's just take one example of the rape gang inquiry, which is going to come out in early June. We've worked very hard on it. We've had to do a lot of legal checking and double checking to make sure that it's entirely ready and fit to be released. But what that's going to show is that the Labour Party has presided over a mass hiding of what I call the most pervasive evil in British history. That is the mass rape, abuse and grooming of white underage working class girls by largely Pakistani Muslim men. It's happening as I sit here making this little clip today. And when our report comes out, I don't see how any self-respecting person can ever vote for the Labour Party again. I think the Labour Party has got a cross on its forehead. I don't see it being able to survive this kind of evil, which I think people will judge them very harshly for. And if you listen to Maggie Oliver, Andy Burnham is far from clean in terms of his Pontius Pilate-like hands on this issue. So this again goes right through the Labour Party. They're in denial. They've put power ahead of right and wrong, and they deserve to be punished for it. And our report will be coming out, and it will be showing people the extent to which this has been happening for not 5, 10, 15, 20 years, but probably 40 or 50 years, not in silos, but across the country in virtually every area that one can conceivably think of. So I think, Nigel Farage promised an inquiry. He didn't give us an inquiry, so we did one. I've had a fantastic team doing that. And we are now going to deliver that report. And I hope everybody will read it, because you cannot vote Labour again unless you want to have some blood on your hands. And I think this is an incredibly important time for everybody in Makerfield, who I think are now presiding over the most important election for 100 years. It's time for them to read that report, make their minds up. But please, don't vote for more of the same. If you want change, if you want real people, then vote for Restore Britain. We are what we appear to be. We want the best for Britain. We want the best for the people. We want to put our nation first. And if we're ever given an opportunity to do that, unlike the Tory party who had an 80-seat majority and could have done it, rest assured we will do our absolute damnedest to do it. So don't listen to the siren calls of an establishment that's now getting nervous. Our polling up in Makerfield, the enthusiasm, our great candidate, Rebecca Shepherd, my great team, and everybody who's coming to help us, this is like the Battle of Britain, and I'm pretty sure the outcome's going to be the same. If we just close our ears and get on with it, let's watch what the hands are doing, not what the mouth is saying. The mainstream media have been saying far too much for far too long, which is not always in the best interest of the British people. So I felt I had to make this little clip. Keep going, and let's see what happens on June the 18th, which by quirk of fate is Waterloo Day, another great victory for this country. All the very best. Bye.